where thousands of young to salvation have gone. Oh God, she knows I'm one.
Hey yo friends, welcome to today's video. Today we're doing a deep dive into the newly announced Alone in the Dark. A little disclaimer is that there are some French names in this video and I do have a hard time pronouncing them, even though I'm trying my best. If I pronounce them wrong, I'm sorry, no offense intended. And we are gonna do some additional information on the 1992's original Alone in the Dark, so we are on par with what's going on. Guys, let's not waste any more time, let's get this show started. I'm guessing a lot of you don't really know what the original Alone in the Dark was like, and some of you might know about the 2008 version of Alone in the Dark, which, by the way, is a fantastic game. However, this new game is based off the 90s original, so I'm going to do a real quick rundown on the original one before we jump straight into the new one. Alone in the Dark is a 1992 survival horror video game designed by Frederick Reynolds and developed and published by Infogrames for the PC. Alone in the Dark was released for Microsoft in 1992 and later ported for the 3DO in 1994, and in 2014 it was also ported for the iOS. The game is set in 1920s Louisiana. And the game challenges the player to guide the player character out of a haunted mansion, advancing by solving puzzles while either banishing, slaying or eluding various ghosts and monsters. The player can also collect and use weapons, manage a weight-based inventory system and explore a partially non-linear map. Alone in the Dark received critical acclaim upon its release and is considered a breakthrough and an influential title, as it was the first ever 3D survival horror game. However, in this brand new game, you return to Derceto Manor, and the developers claim the game to be a love letter to the old 19th cult classic horror game. In this game, psychological horror meets Southern Gothic. And in this love letter to the groundbreaking original, it lets you experience a haunting story through the eyes of one of two protagonists. You can play as either Edward Carnby or Emily Hartwood and explore your environments, fight monsters, solve puzzles and uncover the uneasy truth of the manor. Deep in the 1920s South, Emily Hartwood's uncle has gone missing, and together with private investigator Edward Carnby, she embarks on a journey to Derceto Manor, a home for the mentally ill where something is lurking. You will encounter strange residents, nightmarish realms, dangerous monsters and ultimately uncover a plot of rising evil. At the intersection of reality, mystery and insanity, an adventure awaits that will challenge your core beliefs, who you can trust, what you can believe and what you will do next. So the developers have announced 6 key features of the new game, and they are as follows. Number 1, you can explore Derceto Manor in this reimagination of Alone in the Dark, which is a love letter, as I have said like 5 times already. So that is not really a key feature, I would say. That's more of this is the game. But okay. Number 2, return to the roots of psychological horror and experience an atmospheric journey worthy of the game that started the genre. I can buy that one. That sounds like it can be unique if they stay true to the original one. Number 3, dive into a world full of sounds that make your skin crawl with a haunting yet mesmerizing doom jazz soundtrack. Okay, that got me excited. I am not that into jazz, but that sounds freaking awesome. I can't wait to hear that shit. Okay, number 4, enjoy the thrill of desperate survival in a world where reality starts to crumble. Evil lurks in every shadow and ammunition is scarce. Basically what that sounds like is an old Resident Evil game, and I really like the older Resident Evil games, so that's a plus for me. That gets me excited. Number 5, experience this nightmare from either Emily Harkwood's or Edward Carnby's perspective and unearth the dark secrets of a gothic mansion. Okay, yeah, I like that we have 2 playable characters, and hopefully the dialogues will change depending on what character you play. I haven't actually read that it will change, but I'm guessing it will. I hope it will. Number 6, immerse yourself in a deep psychological story that goes beyond the realm of the imaginable. By the Swedish fella Michael Hedberg, the cult horror writer of both Soma and Amnesia. Both of those are great freaking games, so this can be something. They're onto something here hiring him. That's awesome. I have high hopes for the story now, so let's hope that he can deliver once again. So how about the developer? Well, the developer calls themselves Pieces Interactive, and they are a subsidiary of the Embracer Group. As they are that, they are only working within the Embracer portfolio of games. Most recently, Pieces delivered an expansion for the highly acclaimed game Titan Quest, called Titan Quest Atlantis. The studio is based in Sweden, and they started the development journey back in 2007. So they do have a bunch of years of experience developing games. However, they have mostly only done DLCs and expansions for other games previously. So this is by far their biggest project to date. The game looks absolutely amazing. I love the attention to detail that they seem to have put into the game. The environments looks absolutely sick. So does the enemies. So this game has me really excited. I hope that I will enjoy my time playing it as much as I am reading up on it and watching the gameplay. And guys, I want to know down in the comments, have you played the original one or the 2008 version of Alone in the Dark? And did you enjoy those games? And are you excited for this new one? Leave a comment down below, let me know, let's talk and chat it up. Until next time friends, keep on staying awesome.